Welcome to Towards Ahimsa Virtual Camp Cooking Corner. Today we're going to be making fluffy pancakes. We'll need 1 cup of non-dairy milk, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of canola oil or vegetable oil, 1 to 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 1 cup of whole wheat all-purpose flour or white flour, 2 to 3 tablespoons brown sugar, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt. For the toppings, we'll need 2 cups of frozen blueberries, any type, 1 can of coconut cream, optional, maple syrup, and icing sugar. So today we're going to make
yummy pancakes!
Yeah, that we can eat for ourselves instead of boring cereal.
Or special occasions, or special birthdays, or special holy.
Yeah, any special day. And they're going to be yummy and easy to make. So,
yes, that's starting. 2 cups of frozen berries in the box.
it's a combination of strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, whatever berries you have. I'm going to put them in the pot, just like that, and put them on the stove at high-ish, medium-high heat, and just let them cook. We're going to use those later. We're actually going to cover the pot and let all those fruits stew. We're going to take 1 cup of, what is this? Do you know? Dudu or soy milk, or you can use other types of milk too. I like to use soy milk, just in the same container. And we're going to do something funny with this milk. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Yeah, apple cider vinegar. Okay, that's probably the hardest step in the whole thing. And we're going to just let it mix a little bit, and you're going to see that the vinegar and the soy milk are reacting. It's actually a science experiment, and they are going to turn in curdle. Actually, the milk is going to curdle.
A science experiment from a show that
Yeah. Then we're going to add some other things to this. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. Use vegetable oil or canola oil. We're also going to add our favorite, which is vanilla. About 1.5 tablespoons. Yeah, does it smell good? Okay, we're going to stir these guys up. Okay, so for your dry ingredients, you're going to get a clean bowl. And what are we going to put in first?
Flour?
Yeah, how much?
Like this much.
Like this 1 cup of flour, yeah. We're going to put 1 cup of flour. You might need a little bit more at the end, but that's okay. We're using all-purpose whole wheat flour for ours. You are welcome to use gluten-free flour or white flour. Sometimes if I want to make them healthy, I'll add flaxseed or almond flour even, just to add a little bit extra, protein. Okay, so to this we are going to add our salt. We're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then we're going to add our baking powder. Now, this baking powder is a tablespoon of baking powder. Baking powder will be very lumpy, not very, but somewhat. So you're going to put it through a strainer. And Satya's going to do that for me. Thank you very much. After this, I'm going to put some sugar in it. Now, why I like to put sugar in the pancake batter is so that we don't eat so much maple syrup on top. And you put a little bit extra sugar, it just makes it nicer. I like it. So you can put 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar, whatever you like, depending on your palate. Is that good? That's pretty good. Okay. And then that's it. We're going to mix it up one more time. Can you mix those guys up? Here we go. And so good. Okay, so what we're going to do to this, it's going to just be like this, just a smoothish batter, nothing crazy. We're going to add our wets. You are welcome to add a dash of cinnamon if you like cinnamon. Do you like cinnamon? You want a dash of cinnamon? That's good. Dash of cinnamon. I don't know, maybe you could even try
Different cinnamon.
Yeah, different spices like cardamom. Maybe if you want to have a chive flavor or something. I don't know, you could try that. We never did it though. Here we go. We put our wets into our dries. Can you mix that for me, please? So your batter, just let me show them how the batter looks. Okay, it should kind of be like this, a little gloopy. If you find that it's too wet, then you can add a little bit more flour, but this is fine. Just big gloops. Is it yummy? Okay, good. So let's get these cooking.
Make sure you ask the adult when you use the stove.
So I'm going to show you what the fruits are looking like. Open this up. Remember, it's going to be hot, so be careful. And already, you can see how mushy they've gotten. Okay, now we're going to uncover it and let some of the water evaporate. I'm going to get a pan like this. You can use a non-stick pan. I end up using my roti tava. It works perfectly fine. One second. I'm going to oil this. And you want to turn it onto a heat of about 7 on an electric oven, which is medium-high, 7 or 8. But you have to make sure that it's hot enough, because if it's actually too cold, then the pancake won't lift off of the tray. So I'm going to wait a sec. Okay, so this is now hot enough, and we're going to put our, let go for a second. We're going to put our batter, and see, you can hear the sizzle. That means you're ready. It is hot enough. Okay, spread it out a little bit just with the back of your spoon. Not too much. It's not like a dosa. You don't want it thin. You let that cook. Okay, so you can see that there's little bubbles forming on the top. What I like to do with my spatula is just loosen up the edges a little bit. But I don't think it's ready to flip yet. I just want to give it a little bit more. But it is definitely coming off the bottom, which is a good thing. I'm going to flip it. You ready for that? Da-da-da-da. How's that look, Satya? Looks good? Again, I like to do the sides first, just personal preference. And you can take it off right away, but I just want to show you the bottom. So it's all cooked on the bottom as well. Yeah? Okay, I'm going to get our plate. Okay, so if you wanted to add some chocolate chips or something, or nuts, walnuts works really well. You can just put them in the batter. There's different ways. You could sprinkle it on top too, but I find this just easier. And just like that. Okay, then you'll have melted chocolate chips in your pancake. There you go. We're going to let that cook, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, so we have our 2 pancakes, and I want to show you how you can dress them so they look extra special to give to someone on a special occasion. So we're going to start it off with, do you know what this is? Coconut cream. Coconut cream, yeah. So coconut cream, we took it out of a coconut milk can. So how you do that is you put the can in the fridge overnight, and all the fat, the cream part, solidifies. It gets solid, and then you can scoop it out. So it becomes like this. It's almost like ice cream. So you put the coconut cream right on top. Okay, and then along with that, remember that fruit, the berry fruits that we put together? We're going to take a nice big spoon of that. Put that right there. Whoops, can you see? Yeah. And depending on how much you like, you put as many as you like. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of maple syrup. Where is it? Come on, maple syrup. There we go. I don't like it too much. There's something a little bit special. You can get some icing sugar. And good. Put it on top. You're just going to make it snow. Okay, so if you can even decide with the coconut cream, if you find it's too plain, you can add a little bit of vanilla and sugar to it before you add it on top. And again, that's just an optional thing, just for fun. The easiest way to serve this is just with some maple syrup and some vegan butter on top. But I like to do this for special events. Okay, so now let's dig in. You ready, Satya? Get a little bit of compote, a little bit of cream. So big, sorry. Okay, so here we go. Ready for a bite? Yummy? Thumbs up? Is it a thumbs up? Awesome. Okay, so try it yourself. Post pictures of your pancakes, and let's see, maybe you can come up with other variations that you like. Yeah, so happy breakfasting.